Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Brittany from AJ and Smart. In this video today, I'm going to take you through a whole bunch of online resources that are going to help you learn UX and UI for free. No money required. That's right. No money, no problems, because this is all for free. So this video is going to be really great if you're just starting out in the UX, UI product industry. I'm going to actually take you into my laptop and show you around 10 to 15 amazing resources that you can use literally right now. You can start today to learn UX, UI, product design, to get a little bit of inspiration. These are going to be some really nice resources that'll just kick you off in the right direction. They're all free. You can start them all right now. And I'm not talking about, articles and videos. I'm talking about like full-blown courses and really meaty resources that will help you learn. I have so many resources to share with you guys today. I'm going to stop talking and start showing. So let's dive into the first one. We have a free online course from Udacity. Now, Udacity is a platform that has tons and tons of online courses, and actually a lot of them are for free to start. The thing is, you can then move into the paid program if you're really enjoying it or you find you're getting a lot from it. So this one is called Product Design. It's actually instructed by people who work in product design at Google, so you know that it's legit. Basically, the whole idea is it's about validation and UX through design sprints, funny enough. Here at AJ and Smart, we do a lot of those. So it is free. It'll take you about 2 months. So it's a pretty robust course, which is nice. And the skill level is intermediate. So I think that this would be nice for someone who is actually, knows what UX is, knows what product design is, but needs to get a little bit more of those hands-on basics. All you have to do is you sign up. You sign in to get started. It's super easy, and actually it's the free course is of course leading into the Nano Degree program. Your course leads here are Chris Sadden and Amir Chevet. Great names, both of you guys. And here's the cool thing, you have these 4 kind of key lessons. So you're learning ideation and validation, you're learning UX and UI here. So you're actually learning how things should look, what's kind of the standard in the industry. You're learning about the design sprint, which we happen to know a lot about. So you could learn that on our channel as well. But they'll go into kind of the basics behind that, as well as key metrics. So how to actually identify metrics for websites and apps relating to traffic, customer satisfaction, and engagement. So this is a really nice course that you can just get started in and see how you like it, and then you can move on further from there. Okay, let's jump into the next tab I have here. This one is from InVision. I really like this because it's called Design Talks, and it's actually webinars and kind of online talks about product design, UX, design thinking, all these kinds of things, and they're all coming from experts, right? So you actually have people from, this guy is from Airbnb, Dane Howard from Airbnb, and he's actually running one of these talks about the future of UX design. These are the kind of thing that you can really get really meaty. I really love that word today. You can get really great advice from these people. They're actually working within the industry. And what's really cool is there's tons of them that you can watch. Look at all of these. They're all open, free, and really just you're gonna get some really in-depth insights through these. And then you can sign up if you want to watch them live as well. So that would be our second resource from InVision. Very, very great. Okay, moving along. Oh, this is one of my favorites that I found actually. This is Design Better, and it's called The Principles of Product Design. So this is a little bit more of the basics, but it's super in-depth and really nice to look at, easy to read. You're actually talking about, the core best practices that are going to help you be able to design better, faster, and more collaboratively. So you can download the whole thing, but then they also have it outlined in all these chapters. So I really liked this one. This chapter 2 is all about, let me just go to chapter 2 here. It's all about storytelling. Oh, I might not be on the... This actually happened one time before. Maybe it's a problem with the site. Sorry, I might have to cut that out for a second. Okay, so this is chapter number 2 that is all about like storytelling and how to actually do that. And it's not just like this very kind of ambiguous talk about how storytelling is important. It's actually going into super detailed of like how to actually use a narrative framework for your products. Super great. And then we also have this guy here who's Kevin Chang from Incredible Labs, and he kind of walks you through how he uses storytelling in his daily work. So it's really high production value, which I kind of appreciate. I like that. When I'm learning, I like to be entertained as well. But what's really cool is they talk about creating user journey maps through storytelling. Also down here, there's some really nice visuals, tons of nice videos. So the whole thing is really nicely laid out for you. It makes a lot of sense, you know what I mean? Like you can go through this whole sort of chapter and you really feel like you're getting some really great insights. So it's gonna be really, really helpful for you. There's tons of nice little videos that pop up. There's even down here when we talk about personas, there's like kind of like a little worksheet that you can actually go through to help you, just get that started. If you've never done it before, it might be something that is a little bit new to you, creating an actual user persona for this product that you're making. So really highly recommend this one. It's from Design Better, which is actually from InVision as well. So those InVision guys, they're on it in terms of education. Very, very good. So the next one that I want to bring up is actually Coursera. So Coursera is obviously an online, if you might already know about it, but it's an online platform that has tons of courses on it, and a lot of them have sort of a free start, like a free chunk at the beginning, and then you can upgrade if you want to. A lot of times with these online platforms, they'll give you the kind of mini course for free. They just won't provide you with the certificate. So if you're just at that point where you're curious about how UX works and you want to see if you're really interested in it, or you want to get that nice boost at the start of your career, these are some really great ways to do that. So Coursera has Introduction to User Experience Design. That would be a really great one to start with. It's going to give you the basics. The focus of this course is to introduce the learner to user experience design. Pretty straightforward. Just describing what actually UX is. They go into some nice details as well. You can see here, there's also tons of other very similar courses. So once you finish the intro, you can then move into talking about information design, maybe user experience, research and prototyping. That's a really big one for us especially. The design principles. So you can even get into the like nitty gritty of like visual design as well. So Coursera, I would highly recommend checking that out as well. Not as visually nice to look at, I have to say. Which is a bit of a downer in terms of, design courses, but oh well. Okay, this is another one. So this one is called FutureLearn, futurelearn.com. They have tons of courses as well. This one is a user experience course. So you're going to learn about why user experience in UX is important, the research and design basics, and the tools and testing techniques used in UX. You're getting a little bit more detail in this one. And what's nice about this is they kind of have laid out, your studies and how you should actually do it. So the course will last about 3 weeks, and the idea is that you would do about 2 hours per week. So this is great if you have another job that you're doing full time, because really committing 2 hours per week for a course is doable with a full-time job as well. So this one is really nice. You have these nice videos as well. So they go through what topics you're going to actually cover by the week. So week 1 is why is user experience important. So you're learning the foundation and actually looking at what good usability really is. Week 2, you're going through user experience basics. So the importance of user research, super important, user journeys, visual design, structuring your site, wireframes and interactive prototypes. So in a lot of ways, they are going to be focusing on web design for this, but also when it comes to user research, journeys and visual design, it will be very similar. And then week 3 is tools and testing. So you're going to talk about user testing, interaction design, and the importance of analyzing data. So actually a pretty robust course for just 3 weeks, and it's full free. So, right? How can you not love it? They also have other courses as well that you can check out. Tons and tons. You can look them all up here short courses, they've got in-depth programs, and they have online degrees. So you can definitely start here and then take it from there. Okay, the next one that I really like, actually, I have a couple of these kind of similar ones coming up. This one is called Hack Design, and it is a design course, but actually really great for people who are maybe a little bit lazier, like myself. So this is actually, you sign up with your email address and you get on a weekly basis, you get delivered the course. So it actually kind of eases you into the actual content. And basically, you have all of these instructors as well. So these are people who are actually working in the industry, which is so important. I absolutely hate it when you're learning from someone who used to work in design, years ago, and they have no idea what's going on in the current landscape. So super important, and a variety of opinions and instructors, which is also important to get out of your UX design education. So you sign up with your email address, you get curated lessons every week, and you're learning at your own pace, so you can have your other job and your life, which is important. So Hack Design, highly recommend checking that one out. Okay, the next one is from Envision. It's called Principles of UX Design, and this is another one where actually you'll sign up with your email address and you will get one email chapter per week on the guiding principles of good UX design. Doesn't that sound lovely? So you'll receive the following chapters. There's 9 chapters here. What is user experience, UX as a practice and the roles that make it up, project planning and process. So this is really good, actually, if you are planning on going into a company to work. So you'll actually get a good idea of what it's like working on a product team, which, before you actually go into your first job, there's really not a lot of ways of finding all that out. What's user research? What are personas and why they're important? Information architecture, visual design, presenting and participating in UX reviews, and then beyond UX, which who knows what that is, right? I have no idea. I like that they keep it ambiguous. It's really good. Okay, let's move on to kind of one that you might actually already know about. It's called lynda.com. So this is from LinkedIn. You might already know it. Now, actually, the Lynda courses are not for free. However, you can get a free month. So it's like, you can have a free month trial. So why not make the most of it, right? Sign up for a free month trial and then just enroll yourself in tons of courses. Maybe just do 1 or 2 just to make sure you actually do it. But there's really, look at this, Practical UX Weekly, you have UX Design for developers, that's great. Sketch for UX Design, this is really cool, actually. So you can actually learn these hands-on tools. Let's see what this is like.
For an experienced designer or someone who's just getting into UX or product design, Sketch is an amazing tool. It has all the features you need to design for digital devices and screens, and it's easy to use no matter your level of experience.
Doesn't she sound excited to teach you? I actually think this is really great though, because not often do you get these free courses that are about a tool, and you don't have to flood through all of the YouTube channels to try to find someone who's actually explaining it well. So that's really nice. And there's tons of them. I mean, let me just go back. My computer's failing me today. So become a user experience designer, UX research, Photoshop for UX design, Figma for it's endless on Lynda, actually. This is really, really great. So if you can, just try it for a month, see how you like it, and then maybe you can even sign up for a little while longer, just to kind of improve your skills. They have so many nice courses and tools here. So the next one is very, very cool. This is all about material design. And now material design is, of course, Google's design guidelines, and they've released this to give you a really nice overview and deep dive on material design, how it should look, how it should feel. You're going to talk colors, typography, shapes, interaction. It's really a nice resource. So it also looks really nice. Thank you, Google. So the next one I'm going to show you is Envato. Now, Envato is a marketplace for a lot of different things. You can find graphics, you can find themes, you can find basically anything for kind of media and design. So they also have a lot of really nice bite-sized courses. So you can actually look up in this category, you can click, I want UX courses. I had already clicked on that, but here is all of the UX kind of based courses. And what's really nice is they're like 43 minutes long, 37 minutes long. And they're about all kinds of things. So like this, so why the secret of good UX design is saving users time. Everything you need to learn about customer journey mapping. There's even one from our friend Dansky about Adobe XD. Daniel White has a really nice YouTube channel. You should check it out. We'll put the link below if you want to learn anything about like Photoshop. He is just a really nice visual designer. So, Envato is definitely one to check out if you want just like little bite-sized pieces of content or little courses, if you don't want something as like big and robust as what we looked at before. So now I'm actually going to show you something that is quite cool. This is just on Medium. The UX Collective is basically a publication on Medium, but this guy, I love this. So he calls it his ultimate start guide for beginner UX UI designers in 2019. He's been collecting all of these things that have helped him in his career over the past 5 years and has put them all here for you. So this resource is going to be really great for someone who's a true newbie, right, to the industry. He talks about how to, get in touch with your community, how to, like the actual basics behind design, and some nice tools that he's used throughout his career. So really, it's a nice, easy to, and it's just full of links. I love it when people just pump their articles full of links. And that's the reason why I actually showed this, because I didn't want to show just articles, but he shows so many nice articles. He even talks about like design companies that he's following and their blogs, and you can find all those here. So bravo, sir. Let's see. Johnny Vino. Well done, sir. I really enjoyed this, and I think that you guys will find it really helpful as well. Okay, the last two are actually just magazines that I think are really, really great to stay in touch with design principles and to learn a little bit more about the industry in general, the business behind design. Smashing Magazine is really great. So, I mean, every day basically there's new articles about UX, about product, about strategy. And these are things that even if you're a beginner in this world, you need to know about the business behind the product and like what the strategy is behind the business in order to really contribute in a real way. So I think that it's really important to watch. I mean, yeah, these are really great. Some are a little bit more intricate than others, like design a lead gen landing page for mobile that converts. That's a little bit like, pretty, that's pretty detailed. We also have things about like UX privacy. You even have like Sketch versus Figma, Adobe XD, and other UI applications. So you can really get a good idea of what people are kind of thinking, what they're saying, what they're talking about right now in the industry. And that's the same goes with this Muesli magazine, which is also on Medium. Muesli is really, really great. It publishes all kinds of articles from all kinds of different people, but all around UX design and product design. So you're going to have things from like things about typeface, Helvetica. You could also have things about more kind of like strategy deep diving. Like what I learned from trying to redesign the online craft market experience. This is really detailed stuff, but learning these kinds of things are going to be able to help you to talk about UX more fluently and be able to actually like pull from different things that you've read and learned. So I think it's really important to always stay updated. So things from just simple design stuff to more like talking about let's see here, like really nice case studies. Muesli is actually really great about oh look, this is Johnny Vino again. He's popping up again. But yeah, he has some really nice case studies and everybody loves a case study. That gives you a really nice look through the process of design from initial concept to actually delivering to the App Store, for instance. So that is a whole bunch of free resources that you can use. Everything from actual like thought out specific courses to little bite-sized pieces of content if you just have a few minutes and you want to learn something really fast. All of these things though that I've shown you are going to help you get a really nice overview of what UX is, what design actually means. It's going to show you some of the tools that are sort of standard in the industry, and then it's also going to be able to show you some best practices behind how the industry is currently working, and that is a really, really great start if you're interested in learning a little bit more about UX design. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, I would love if you hit the little like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, you definitely should. We have tons and tons of videos on our channel, as well as new videos coming out weekly about UX design, product strategy, the business behind design. We're working really hard to make some nice content for you guys. Please subscribe. Also, if there are some resources that you've found that I didn't mention, I would love if you mentioned them in the comments. That'll be really, really helpful for all of the viewers as well. So thank you very much for watching. If you want a little bit more from us and you're just like, I've watched everything on YouTube and I want more, what you can do is follow us on Instagram. We have daily vlogs. Is it a vlog if it's on Instagram? Daily stories. We have daily stories about what's going on in our agency, and we also are always sharing valuable stuff there. We have a Facebook group called Innovation Hackers. It's excellent. It's a bunch of people who are sharing innovation practices, UX design principles. It's a really, really nice group that's very, very active. We also have a podcast. If you're into podcasts and product design, then you should definitely be listening to our podcast. It's called The Product Breakfast Club. It's featuring Jake Knapp, the author of Sprint, and Jonathan Courtney, our CEO, and they are talking all things product. So definitely tune into that one. Thanks again so much for watching, you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Have a great, great day. All right. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Brittany from AJ and Smart. Is what's up a little bit too weird?
No, it was very enthusiastic.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
I don't know if what's up is really on brand for me, but I'm gonna try it.
It's new.
It's new.
We can throw it in there with the preparation.
Love it.
It's
Okay.
It's just.
Is it irritating?
Oh, throws off the balance a little.
All right. You and your balance, Callum. Yeah. That's right. No money. No money, no problem.
Is that the same?
No money, no problems. What is the thing? It's like
more money, more problems.
more money.
Yeah. So more money. Is that okay? It's not like giving to you or anything.
No, that's fine. More money, more problems.
I didn't want to stir.
Well, you're disturbing now.
Oh, sorry. I thought I didn't.
That's the blooper reel, right?
There it is.
That-